video, we have seen what is infix, postfix and prefix expression and an algorithm to convert infix expression to postfix expression. So now we are going to see the program for converting your infix expression to postfix expression. So first thing is I have to include the required header file. So because I will be using input and output statements which is printf and scanf, I have included the stdio.h and I have used exit function, so for which stdlib is required. And also I have used made use of the character handling functions. So ctype.h has to be included. Now I have defined the size which is a constant as a 20. Now I need a stack because I will be using the stack to convert your infix expression to a postfix expression. I create the structure for a stack and it contains the integer top which is the top of the stack and the data which is of character type. So character data of size. So because size is already defined, so it creates a character array of 20 size. Now I will be making use of type def to give a new name to the structure stack by the capital STACK. So because of this, I can make use of the stack instead of writing everywhere structure stack. So now because I have the stack operation, I need to write the push and pop operation. So your push takes the pointer to the stack and the character item which I want to push into the stack. So whenever I want to push, first I have to increment the top by plus s pointer to top. Because it's a pointer, I have to make use of the arrow symbol for incrementing. Now the stack top is incremented. Now at this top I have to store the item which I want to store it. So s dot data of s of top will be equal to item, or I can also write by using a single statement as below. This is your push operation. The next is your pop operation, which takes the pointer to a stack and it has to return the top of the stack. So first I will store the top of the stack into a variable character variable r by using r is equal to s pointer of data, and this data is an array, so this array index will be s of top, is pointed by top. So then I have stored the top element. Now I have to decrement the top of the stack by using minus s pointer of top, and this I will be returning this top of the stack which I have stored in R. And also I can use a single statement to do this set of statement by the below statement. Now because you have, and here I am assuming that all the operators are having the left to right associativity, and here the precedence of the operators goes like this. So here the precedence function will take a character symbol and returns the integer value based on which operator is having the precedence, what precedence it has. So switch on the symbol, that symbol will be an operator, and if that symbol is a caret, it has a higher precedence, so I will be returning 5, and if it is a star and slash, I will be returning 3. If it is plus and minus, I will be returning 1. So this I have given 3, 5, 3, 1 because in between if I want to add other preferences, I can add it by returning 4 and 2 also. So here because I have assumed that star and slash has the same preference, I have returned 3 for both and 1 for plus and minus. So I can assume that these have different precedence. I can use a return of 4 and return of 2 also. So this is a precedence function which is going to be written. Next is the function for infix to postfix expression, and it takes the stack pointer and the infix array which is a character array, and I will be declaring the local variables I and j will be initialized to 0, and the postfix expression which is a character array also I will be declaring, and temporary character temp and symbol character also will be declared. Now for I equal to 0, infix of I not equal to 0, I plus plus. What this statement will do is it first initializes I to 0 and it checks whether this infix of I is not equal to 0. If not, it executes the set of statements which are written inside this and once it is executed, it increments and repeats the process until the null character is encountered of the infix expression. So first time when I is equal to 0, then if it is not null, then I will be storing the infix of I to a symbol variable. And now that I will be checking whether this is an alphabet or a number. If it is an alphabet or a number, it means it's an operand according to the algorithm. So what we say is, whenever it's a operand, we are going to store that symbol onto the postfix expression. So because j is initialized to 0, so I will be first storing postfix of j to the symbols and incrementing j. So j plus plus. So postfix of j plus plus is equal to symbol will store the symbol at postfix of j and increments the value of j to store the next symbol if it is a operand. Otherwise, now we have to check whether this symbol is any of these operators. So whether it is a opening bracket, closing bracket, plus, minus, star, slash, caret. If each of these characters are encountered, then the corresponding statements gets executed. If it is opening parenthesis, then according to my algorithm, I have to push the symbol onto the stack. So push s, symbol, and that's it. So I will be breaking that case. If it is a closing parenthesis, then I have to remove the top of this tag, and I have to check, I have to remove this and put it onto the postfix until I get the opening bracket. So while temp not equal to opening bracket, I have to store this temp onto the postfix of j, and j should be incremented. So that's why I have done this statement. Next is that I have to read the next symbol from the stack. So pop of yes, I'll be storing into the temp, and again I will be repeating until I encounter the opening bracket at the top of the stack. So this is the case when you encounter the closing bracket. The next is your for operators plus, minus, star, slash, and caret. So and again I am repeating that now all these operators I am assuming that the associativity is left to right. So if it is right to left, we'll see the next in the next video we'll see how to modify this code. So if it is any of these operators, then I'll be checking if s of top is equal to -1. It means the stack is empty. If the stack is empty or the top of the stack is having opening bracket, then I have to push the symbol onto the stack. So in any of these two cases are satisfied, I have to push the symbol onto the stack. Otherwise, this I have to perform repeatedly until while the precedence of the top of the stack is greater than or equal to precedence of the symbol, and the top of the stack is not empty, and the top of the stack is not equal to opening bracket. If all these character conditions are satisfied, then I have to pop the top of the stack and store it onto the postfix expression repeatedly. And once this while loop gets terminated, I'll be pushing the pushing the symbol which I'm reading onto the stack. So this is the case where any of these operators get read. Next, if it is not any of these symbols, then I have to print that it's an invalid expression and terminate. So this is a case where you are reading the character by character and performing the operations. So once this for loop get terminated, it means you have come to the end of the string. At that time, I have to check whether the stack is empty. If stack is not empty, then I have to pop off the stack top and put it onto the postfix expression. So that is done by while s of top not equal to -1, postfix of j plus plus is equal to pop of s, which gets executed until the stack becomes empty. Now at the end, I have to put null character to print that postfix expression by using percentage %yes. So at the end, I'll be printing the postfix expression postfix. So this is regarding your infix to postfix function. So in the main, I will be declaring a stack yes, and I have to initialize the s dot top as -1 because now I am using just a variable. I am using dot operator, stack structure with a dot operator. So s dot top is equal to -1. I have created one infix character array and I have read the infix expression by scanf percentage as infix, and now I have to call this infix to postfix, and because it's a pointer to the stack, so ampersand yes and the infix array. So when you call this gets executed and prints the postfix expression. So this is regarding your program. So let us run this with some sample input. Suppose my expression is a plus b star c slash d caret e. Now, which is the first, the postfix expression will be first d star d e caret, and then the result should be, because it is left to right, b star c, so bc star, and then the slash, then this will be your slash, and then a plus the result. So a bc star d e cap slash plus is your answer. Thank you.